we've got the Winter Olympics coming up in Seoul. Tell us about it.
So the Winter Olympics, the opening ceremony, is this Friday, guys. It is upon us. And I'm excited. I'm excited to see what the opening ceremony is going to be. I'm maybe the weird thing. I love opening ceremonies. Paris did a great one for the Summer Olympics. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not. So let's see what Milan brings.
Sometimes I'm a loser, sometimes I'm a winner. I know.
Yeah, exactly.
Rybakina is what the announcer said.
Okay.
And in a crazy, Lindsey Vonn, who's competing as a ski racer in the Olympics for Team USA, just the other day tore her ACL on the 30th. On Friday, but she aims to race in the Olympics anyways, saying that she's still training and she'll be wearing a knee brace. Okay.
This is her Kurt Schilling bloody sock with no ligament in her knee doing downhill fast as shit skiing. Don't die. Do you know how dangerous this is? As a person who can't snowboard worth a shit and got his ass kicked at Mount Killington and made me retire from snowboarding, just doing random stuff. What the heck? I know you're one of the greatest American downhill skiers, but come on.
Yeah. And I mean, like, it sucks that she crashed.
Yeah.
That sucks. It sucks that she tore her ACL. And I know we've talked about before when it comes to athletes and their health, like, because, like, if they tear their ACL or they hurt themselves and they keep playing, and then like we were talking like Ricky Pugh in the MLS, and that he tore his ACL, he stayed in the game, he helped assist a goal, his team then went to the finals, and then he didn't play in the finals, but LA Galaxy won, and then that guy over there won the bracket that year. And we were talking about how impressive that was, and how much do we want athletes to push themselves even past that part of where they're hurting themselves even more, or do we want them to be like, hey, like, I fucking tore my ACL, let me not do this? So where are your guys' thoughts on this? We've talked about it before. I don't know if has your thoughts changed. Where are you standing on that?
Yeah, Josh.
Okay. When it comes to, I think this is Lindsey Vonn's last Olympics, so I think that's why she's pushing it.
Yeah,
because she might realize, I mean, it's not like, you tear your ACL in MLS, and then you're going to be back next season, depending on when it tears, but you're going to be back at some point in time the next season, typically, just with modern medicine is with ACLs. Every 4 years, your ACL might heal, but your body's getting older, and Father Time is undefeated. And so I think that's why she is pushing it, is because this is probably her last Olympics. And from what I see now, she can do whatever she can to do and to get to 4 years from now. But I think this is it. And so I understand why she's doing it, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to watch and be so nervous, just because I think she's going to seriously hurt herself.
What do you think, Tushka?
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those deals where, do you need to step in and protect themselves, from themselves, kind of deal. I mean, we see it with sports all the time, but that's also like every season. But the Olympics, it's every 4 years. And even them just getting, qualified or, kind of competing, for their nation, that in itself is a hurdle, because you have so much young talent always, coming after that. But yeah, I mean, if like Josh said, I mean, if it's the last time, I mean, maybe push it, it could have lasting effects the rest of your life, and you may feel that winter cold come in maybe a little bit sooner than everybody else from that barometric pressure change. But also, if you have some moderate success and, kind of give it your all and able to cement something in your legacy, maybe that can happen. But yeah, I apologize. I was looking up the Australians bobsled team. They're going to be really good. Really good. If you guys don't know, look them up.
Yeah, and also just like, all right, who medaled in first place? Jamaica. In second place, Australia.
If you also want to have a good laugh, go look at the the U.S. crashing out in the bobsled, trying to get into the.
Yeah.
Yep,
In
gonna
third
look to him.
place in bobsled, the equator. Like, all right.
To me, Lindsey Vonn has already cemented her legacy, but
Yeah.
I do understand last Olympics possible, most likely. So, but yeah, and like you, Josh, it's gonna be hard to watch because you're gonna be like, please,
Yeah.
please don't crash, please don't
Because I'm
crash.
still gonna watch it because it's
Yeah.
Lindsey Vonn and this might be her last Olympics, so I'm still gonna watch it. But I'm still gonna be like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay.
Yeah. But I have what I'm looking forward to, which is basically the figure skating. I've always loved the figure skating since I was a little girl. And even like growing up, and yes, we do have ice skating rinks here in Florida, but it was like you go to it once in the summer when you're in summer camp. So like there's not really an ice culture like let's get on the ice like as if we were in Canada or like Minnesota or Massachusetts or something like that. So
Yeah,
I've
Minnesota's
always
definitely getting on the ice right now.
definitely yeah, I always wanted to like be a figure skater and I never did because I never had that opportunity, but I always love it and I love watching them. And then I also like Ilya Malinin is gonna win gold. I already know that in my heart. So like I'm Team USA. We're gonna get a gold medal out of this, at least on the men's side. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm also interested to see if the ice rink is gonna be done in time for hockey because they've had a lot of problems with that. We've talked about it like a month or two ago.
Yeah.
So that'll be interesting. It might be like literally the day of that they're like, okay, we're good. So I hope none of the NHL players hurt themselves on the ice there, but we shall see. And then like fun fact, as I said with Ilya Malinin, he's wearing Alexander Ovechkin's laces at the Olympics. So Ovi handed him and like not to get like super political, but where I stand on kind of the thing of like countries getting banned and their athletes not being able to play is I think that athletes are not their governments and athletes should still have a chance to compete in and so like Sidney Crosby, what you think of like the biggest rivalry in hockey, you have Sidney Crosby, Alexander Ovechkin. Sidney Crosby's going to the Olympics this year for Canada and Ovechkin's not with Russia. So he's going to be represented on Ilya Malinin's boots there. So what are you guys looking forward to?
Josh.
Okay. Few things. Obviously, hockey. It's time for our revenge against Canada. This is the only time I'll say it. I said it before we won. Marchand, love you, dude, but right now you can kind of go sit in a corner and F off. All right. Rock flag eagle. We're taking it. The Kachuk brothers going out. We're going to decapitate people legally, and we're
legally.
if they don't blow the whistle, it's legal, right? So there you go on that. I'm a little nervous just because Rob is not playing, right? Is that his name? I always forget his name.
Robo,
yeah, Robo, not Rob. Robo is not playing. Which I still think is the wrong choice. As a person who doesn't know puck yet, we still have yet to crown me as a puck knower. But I am so looking forward to this Olympics, especially Canada and America for what they're doing. But I mean, I'm not going to count the other teams, a lot of other teams. But the fact that Russia isn't playing, it just feels like there's an asterisk to it, to me. And I agree with Sol. It's not the the play. Same thing when Louisville got their banner revoked and teams get punished. It's like it's not the players' fault for the organization which screwed up. It wasn't the players' fault that they did that. So why are they getting punished too? It's kind of the same thing. I just don't understand it. I get the situation, but I don't like it, and I disagree with the situation. I'll put it that way. But I'm also looking forward to that one thing where I swear to God, they're just on skis with a gun. And they go like the length of Texas, in that event. I think it takes at least 2 years, even though it only lasts 2 weeks.
The winter decathlon.
Oh God, the fact that they put a gun in it, I'm like, are you sure this wasn't invented in Texas? Like, are we sure?
I mean, Texas does get snow.
Yeah, nowadays. So I'm like, are you
sure?
More
ice this year.
Like, who was bored? Like, I just want to know who was bored. Like, obviously, this is a hunter-gatherer thing. I get the whole point of it being an Olympic thing, but who was bored enough to be like, let's race it? I figure it's gonna be a Russian at this point. So it's probably Russian. Probably Russia that invented it, and they just kept doing it. But yeah, that the fact that they just like, well, what else are we gonna do? I don't know. I just have this gun. What do we do with it? Oh, put it on me back, and I'll just go across the ice. Okay, good. That's my terrible accent. I'm sticking with it because it's making Soul laugh.
Yep.
But the other thing I'm also looking forward to is how good of the stash is going to be on our curling team. That is something we need to know about. We need to know the stashes on the curling team, because if it's not good, we're in trouble. But if it was pristine like it was 4 years ago when we took gold, we're about to go back to back.
Curling is actually like low key, like very fun to watch.
Yeah,
it is. It actually is.
Yeah, it was one I was going to say. Was curling. Basically, you're jacking off the ice. Just yeah. But no, I love it's such a weird sport, but the precision of it, like I mean, because I really love shuffleboard, and it's just shuffleboard on ice. You're just getting the ice wet. But yeah, I've always loved snowboarding, so excited to kind of really kind of pay attention to that and just kind of get updated on that sport to see, 1080 was big back then. Is it 3000, whatever the spins are, the rotations, like what is the next moves that people are pushing, the boundaries of? Because I know for skateboarding, there's been quite a bit kind of in the last couple of years really broken as far as rotations and tricks. Oh my God, dude. I need to send you guys some video of the skateboarder. Insane what this guy's doing. Just fluid movement. But I'm excited for snowboarding and Chloe Kim.
Yep.
For her to really kind of bring home some more gold, because she ran amok last year, or not last year, but in 2022 and 2018. Also talking about Australia and their bobsled team. She's pulled up in my feeds a lot. Desi Johnson. We'll have some video next week for you to know why I'm cheering for her. But she was someone that switched kind of goals. She wanted to be a track athlete, and it was just one of those ordeals where she just wasn't able to make it, and so she still wanted to be an Olympic athlete. She adjusted a little bit of her physique, kind of getting a lot more strength in the leg, but just kind of adjusted. And just whenever you hit your talent and the Olympics is your goal, the Winter Olympics is where you can get there. And it's not that it's like, an A and a B, even though, the summer ones are just kind of a little bit bigger, but honestly, sometimes they're a little bit more boring too. Like the hockey, the crash outs and the figure skating, I mean, there's just so much of it. Just the ice really adds an element of finesse, but then also just absolute, I don't know. Well, I'm not sure what the word I'm looking for. It's like an enemy, like, like it's a common enemy for everybody is the ice.
Yeah.
And it's something that you just see all of them battle, and some of them lose, to it. But more often than not, they're sticking these landings, and it's just the narrowest margin of, an ankle rotation or something that's getting it. And I think that's more exciting than people just running in a fucking circle.
Yeah. And if it wasn't for the Winter Olympics, we'd never have the Miracle on Ice.
Yep. No, exactly. No. And also, kind of going with what Tushka said, as far as like social media influencers and being prominent but not knowing why she's prominent, Jetta Leerdam, speed skater. She's Dutch, and she's engaged to Jake Paul. So, and she's really good.
Oh, okay.
She's really good. Like I'm not even joking. She's really, really good. Like she could do some damage in it. But yeah, I mean, that's all I've got for it. But yeah, that freaking triathlon of them with the gun on their back. I like tune in. I'm like, oh, we're still going. Okay. I was like, just might as well just do the Iditarod at this point.
And we're talking U.S. Canada on the men's side hockey. I'm
Mhm.
also looking forward to U.S. versus Canada on the women's side hockey. We
We
got
beat them all
Hillary.
the time.
We got Hillary Knight. We got Marie Philippe Poulin, and uh, that's a battle. And Canada sometimes wins. We sometimes win, and I wanna win for Hillary Knight because I think this might be her last Olympics. So come on, girls, you got
Yep.
this.
Yep.
Yep.
I
Let's do
mean,
what America always does and dominate and take not just their land. Let's take their fucking gold medals. Because that's what we
He
do
can
now.
say,
That's the new colonization. We're taking your medals. Give me that peace prize. Give me that gold medal.
yeah.
No, I'm
He,
ready
he
for
he
USA
can
to
say
dominate.
it. He's Native American. He can say it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know about colonizers for sure. Good and bad. But
no
yeah, it's
comment.
going to
I
be
got nothing to say,
awesome.
but I'm just going to talk anyway. Go on, Kushka.
Love it.
But that is what I have for the Olympics. I'm excited. I'm going to be watching the open ceremonies. I'm going to be tuning into all the stuff. Olympic time, I become very much a sports girly. And I already am a sports girly, but I become an even more sports girly for my country.
Yeah, dude, I love just the obscure sports. You're like, oh, I didn't know that existed,
Like,
especially the Winter Olympics.
yeah.
For real. Yeah. And they do start Friday. Preliminaries, I believe women's hockey is tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. So y'all check it out. Tune in because it's going to be a fun time.
Hope you got the cock and peacock to watch it.
Yep.
Okay.